I'm Dr. Byron Howell, and I would like to welcome you to the QBA research class in Harding University's MBA program. I'd like to take just a moment and let you know that this course is a little different, perhaps, than some of the other MBA classes that you have taken. Some students find it rather challenging. There's a fair amount of work to be done, and it's very important that you get off to a good start in this class. There is some preparation work that you will need to take care of before class begins on Monday of the first week. So look carefully at the materials and at the preliminary setup work that you need to take care of in order to be ready to hit the ground running for this class. I'll mention a couple of items. One is the discussion questions in this course are mostly assignments where you post your answer first, and then you go back on and look at postings by your classmates and comment, and there's some discussion that occurs then. But you'll need to post your answer first, and then you'll go in and you'll be putting some comments in, and there'll be some class discussion taking place at that time. One of the things you'll do in this class is you will pick a data set from the provided list, and you'll download that data set once you've chosen it, and it will be a data set unique to you. Everyone picks a different one. You'll download that thing, and you will use it twice. You will use it for two different presentations throughout the course. You'll do some descriptive analysis, and you'll turn in a presentation based on that. And then a little later, you will do an inferential statistics analysis using the same data set. And you will do that work and you'll turn that in. And I want to make a quick comment about the presentations. When you see a reference to a presentation that you'll be doing, you don't actually present it. You'll be preparing the presentation. It'll be on a Microsoft PowerPoint, and you will turn that in. And at various times, others will be looking at it and commenting on it as you will be reviewing and providing feedback to other students as well. Sometimes the data sets might be a little bit off in the numbering. Usually, and you'll see what I mean when you get to that, just don't be surprised occasionally if a data set numbering scheme is slightly off compared to the textbook. Don't worry about it. It'll usually be very close. In the textbook, there'll be a reference to that data set, and there might be some problem associated with it that may or may not have anything to do with the work you'll be doing with that data set. But there are different data sets available, and you'll be able to pick one of those that will be uniquely yours. And there are instructions about how to do that on the course website. One of the preparation things you'll need to do is you will need to set up an add-on to Excel. If you have a PC, you'll be needing to download and install Stat Tools. That's the statistics package add-on that you'll be using on your PC. If you're using a Mac, then you will want to use XLStat, a different package, but equivalent to Stat Tools. So whether you use XLStat for a Mac or Stat Tools for the PC, there are some very explicit instructions on how to retrieve that and download it and install it that you'll find available. But you will want to do that, if possible, the weekend before we start on Monday, so that you can be ready to hit the ground running. There's a lot of support within the course for these stat programs, these add-ons. Dr. Jimmy BHowell and others who created the course initially have done some different training videos that are quite useful and that I've kept on the site for you. So there are various professors who have done some work that you will find useful, that you'll want to take a look at to make sure that you know how to use the tools that are involved. Be sure that you read all the course materials and view all of the videos. There's a fair amount to take a look at and to wade through to get yourself ready that will be necessary for you for various assignments, including the final exam. The final exam involves taking a data set and analyzing it. I would ask you to be patient during the course, this 8-week course, because sometimes it takes several weeks to sort of get your feet grounded, and it can take a little while to sort of get a handle on all the aspects of this. Don't be surprised if during the first few weeks some elements of it seem confusing, but keep pressing forward, reading and preparing and taking a look at the supplementary materials, and you will find that as you work through these that it will get clearer. But it's not unusual for this course for things to come together later in the course and not necessarily that very first week or two. So be patient as you make your way through the course. I look forward to working with you to help you to be successful in learning how to use analysis tools like this, and I think that we'll have a good class together. The course is set up in order to handle a larger number. It was partitioned into two groups, but our number for this class is about 10 or 11, and that's appropriate for one group. So what I'm going to do is just assign everybody to the same group. So you'll be in one group, even though you'll see references to two groups at various places that won't apply here. So I'll be glad to clarify any of that later, but it shouldn't be an issue for us. I've taught this class before where we've broken it up into two groups just because we've had a couple of dozen people in the course. This time we've got 10 or 11 in the class, so that's small enough for us to just use one of the groups, and I think that will work out just fine. I look forward to working with you and getting to know you better. I taught in the math department at Harding University. I'm full-time in the College of Business at this point. I've taught adjunct for several years for Harding University and for other universities as well. I have a master's degree in math, an MBA. My PhD is in the management of engineering and technology. And my dissertation, for my dissertation, I looked at the relationship between ethical project management and the success of IT projects. I've been an engineer for Ford Motor Company doing finite element analysis. I've been a software developer for a scientific software company doing mathematical software, application software and graphical software. I've been a manager of software development and tech support and IT and operations. I've been an IT consultant, a project manager for both Sun Microsystems and Oracle, leading medium to large projects throughout the country and in Canada for quite a few years. So I have some experience. I'm looking forward to sharing some of that with you and to help you be successful in this class. So looking forward to getting to know you. Don't hesitate to reach out to me if you have questions. Please take my advice and get started right away in the preparation of installing the software and taking a look at the things you need to read through and prepare for, including installing Zoom and installing either Stat Tools or Excel Stat, and getting your book and getting started with your readings. Don't wait till day one to do that, but this class especially, it's helpful if you do that preparation ahead of time if possible. All right, let me know if you need help. Reach out to me through the Canvas email for the course. That is the primary way you should get a hold of me, and I look forward to working with you in this class.